me. I have my career, my education, everything that came before me to really thank for it. I grew up in Dallas, Texas, born in 1989. So right when the ADA was becoming enacted, at the time my disabilities were a lot more apparent. I had to go through years of physical therapy, years of speech therapy. I needed special accommodations for my working short-term memory. And to be honest, because of the ADA at the time, and like I said, I grew up in Dallas, independent school district, segregation solution pushed to desegregate the schools. And that allowed me to go to a public Montessori school. So that's where the education and the allowance for that came in. And then the ADA, while navigating and being one of the first generations going through this newly enacted law, the ADA gave me the further backbone to continue my education. As I went through school in the South through the 90s, and which all the accommodations as I got older, when I went to high school, I was able to go to a wonderful arts magnet high school, and where one of my reasonable accommodations for the standardized testing was not only additional time, but being able to listen to music while I was doing the testing, which proved to be like a godsend for me. I was taking AP classes, but I was doing horrible on tests because my memory was just awful, and the ADA backed up what I was saying. And it was when the ADA was a big reason why I was able to not only conquer those AP classes that I took, proudly took, but it also allowed me to compete. I really feel like on a fair level with everyone else. And then up till now, being an adult, I'm 31. The ADA is part of, I honestly feel like, my calling in life. Right now, I am an accessibility specialist at LCM Architects. So I basically help reinforce Title II of the American Disabilities Act. So it's one of the first big building blocks that a lot of people with disabilities have to, hurdle that they have to go through. If the, built environment is not made for you, then that's just going to be another block that you're going to have to try to figure out. How am I going to get through the door? How am I going to make it, to the elevator, if there is an elevator? And so, so being able to enforce the ADA from that standpoint, I take very closely to heart. And then there's the other part of just being a person who identifies has a disability. I was blessed in a lot of ways. Like I said, I had the ADA when I was younger, and I had this Desegregation Act that really helped give me the education and the accommodations that I needed as to become to this point now as an adult. And not everyone has that support system. In a big nutshell, what the ADA has done for me, it has done everything. And the ADA, in combination with the other amazing laws out there that help me as a Black female with disabilities live and thrive in this society, the ADA has been a backbone for me. The ADA is one of the best pieces of law, legislation. It's the best thing that I think America truly has. And I think it's important 100,000% to uphold it and protect it.